everyone, it's Beth.
I'm Chris.
And welcome back to the channel. I don't know what it's doing where you are, but it is pouring rain at our house, and so our original plan of me trying my new roller skates outside has to be put off. So we are going to do another installment of 10 questions you can ask to actually get to know somebody. And I brought my husband on as a special guest for this installment with 2 new questions he has not seen, read, or heard, and will answer truthfully and honestly, as quickly as he can in this video as I ask them. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell to be notified when new videos come up. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, let's get started. Number 1. Now, I'm starting with softball here. Okay.
Good.
Making it a little easy on you. What is one thing that can instantly make your day better?
I love to read. That's something that's really brings me a lot of just comfort and a lot of entertainment and enjoyment. And if I can have just a few minutes, doesn't even have to be all that long, but just a few minutes every day to just sit down with a good book, that makes me really happy. And
This is
then
a really
I
nice
snuggle
way to
up with you, and that makes it even better.
2 nice ways to relax. All right, number 2. Which of your personality traits are you the most proud of?
Okay, well, I like to...
Sorry, that one's not a softball.
That's not right out of the gate. Okay, I like to think that I'm funny.
You like to think that.
Ouch! Ouch! Okay, she did. All
He's
right,
pretty funny.
she did laugh. I just want to take that as maybe proof. Okay. All right. Well, okay. A trait that I really admire in other people is loyalty, and I like to think that I have that kind of trait myself too. Of course, loyal to family, and also to friends as well, and people that just need me. And that's something that I really, like I said, I admire it in other people, and I like to try to have that trait myself too. So loyalty.
You are really very dedicated to people you care about, and just people in general. I love that about him.
Well, thank you.
All right, number 3. What do you dislike that everyone else just seems to love?
What do I dislike that everybody else seems to love? Oh boy, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. That's not great. I don't like mayonnaise. Well, I should say, so dietary wise, now I've kept mayonnaise out anyway with being more vegan, but before that, even mayonnaise. Everybody just goes goo for gaga, or cocoa for cuckoo puffs, or they're all backwards, but mayonnaise was a no-go for me ever since I was a little kid. From day one. Day one when I was like 5, so that's we're in the thousands day count-wise, but yeah, it was not great.
Next time I make us a burger, I'll make sure to put a real thick slab of mayonnaise on there.
Oh no,
all right.
All right.
No. Vegan mayonnaise, of course. Okay, number 4. What is the most ridiculous nightmare you've ever had?
Ridiculous nightmare? Okay. I don't know about most. I can give you a recent one. Okay. So a recent one.
I had fun making these questions.
I can tell. I can really tell. Okay, ridiculous one. So I had one, and this has been, I guess it was just a week, within the last week or so. Okay, so I had a dream. I have some friends that live...
Have you ever had a dream?
Nope. Yeah. I had a nightmare. I have some friends that live out west on the West Coast, and I had a dream that we were visiting them. And for some reason, these West Coast friends were on like the East Coast in New York, and they live in LA. Anyway, so that alone is probably a nightmare. You just wind up in the wrong coast, but I don't know. But yeah, we were visiting them, and in this apartment, more and more people started coming, and they were people I knew at first, which was fine. That was great. And then it was people I didn't know, and then they were also bringing like pets, and it started as cute puppies, kitties, and then it turned into not so cute things like snakes and like lizards and tarantulas, and eventually, long story short, basically I wound up having to separate fights between snakes and cats, and that was a pretty ridiculous one. But I got a cowboy hat. I don't remember why.
Now tell them what your biggest fear is, though.
Snakes.
That's why it's a nightmare. If you were sitting there wondering, this just sounds like weird as all get out and not a nightmare. It's a nightmare because snakes are his nightmare.
Yeah,
thank you for enlightening us all on that one.
Thank you for listening to me ramble. That was great.
All right. What number am I on now? 5?
Sure.
What songs are on the soundtrack to your life? Or if you had to pick one theme song for your life, what might that be?
I really love, my all-time favorite song is Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult. I don't know if that's a great one to have on the soundtrack of your life or not. Maybe at the end of it. Grand finale, closing credits.
Getting real deep.
I love It's Not Living If It's Not With You by the 1975. That's a great song. You can't go wrong with Youngblood, Naked and Famous, and also anything Bruce Springsteen, really, especially anything off of Born to Run, which is probably the broadest answer to give, but it's one of the all-time greatest albums, in my opinion. Not just my opinion, it's a fact. It's been scientifically proven. It's true.
That's a pretty good soundtrack. Pretty good soundtrack. Number 6. A genie grants you infinite amounts of one item. What item would you choose?
How many flavors of ice cream are there?
Does that count? I think that counts. That's not one item, because if you get different flavors of ice cream, that's going to be an infinite amount of ice cream.
An infinite amount of ice creams.
So you would have to only choose one flavor if you chose ice cream.
Okay, good point then. In that case, then I think I would have to go with. I could say books again because again I love books, but
yeah, but then you would have to read the same book over and over. I think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like one item, but multiples. Like you hit copy paste.
Oh, okay, I see. In that case, then would probably be blue jeans because I wear like the same 2 or 3 pairs. Just
that is so practical. I love that. He should have added that on his personality traits question.
See,
practical.
I belong
sometimes.
I subscribe to the KISS, the KISS method. Keep it simple, Shamblin. See,
and I think that was stupid.
See what I put up with.
All right, number 7. I keep losing my place on this paper. What is your favorite random fact?
My favorite random fact? Okay, this is one that I use a lot in life, weirdly. Comes up more often than you would think. In Romeo and Juliet, that famous line of Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Wherefore does not mean where are you? Because the old joke is he just pops out and says, well, we're here. No, wherefore means why. So as in, why are you a member of the Montague family that is so opposed to my family? Why can't we just be together without drama? The more you know.
Literature lesson for everyone. Yeah, the more you know. I do actually like that. That's educational. It's intellectual.
Ooh.
Brings a... Yes, I like that one. All right, number 8. What actor would you choose to play you in your biopic?
Denzel Washington. I mean, okay, he's a little older than I am, I guess, so we might have some appearance differences because of that.
CGI, baby.
That's true. De-aging does miracles.
And it's also a little creepy at times.
But like, Denzel's my favorite actor, and he's awesome. So, like, I mean, you know, I feel like any sort of obstacles there, we could overcome. All right.
No, that's good. His acting ability is why you're choosing him, and he could portray whatever you...
Or Kathy Bates in drag. She's really good.
I don't know that one, so moving on. Number 9. When did you first truly feel like an adult? Like, what's that moment you think back and think, man, like, I'm actually an adult now?
That is a great question. When I first feel like an adult, I could get real existential and say that every single day, because there's always a point in every day where you realize that you are the person in charge of whatever situation that you're in, and it's like, oh wow, that's big. But I guess a specific moment, I mean, driving was a big one, because, and I feel like that's probably a common answer, but it's true, just realizing that, oh wow, this is a big thing. Also too, driving other people, like kids, having to take like a friend's little siblings somewhere.
That responsibility.
Yeah, having that on you, I think, is a really big moment. Realizing that, oh wow, people actually count on you and they trust you with things very near and dear to them. So
including their life.
And so including their life and their kids' lives, and so, or their siblings' lives. And I'd say that was probably the first moment. Just that really started to dawn on me.
That's a really great point. Very nice. And number 10. Are you ready for the grand finale?
Yes.
Which subject would you love to be an expert in overnight? You wake up and you are an expert in one subject.
Okay, I would love to be an expert overnight in computer programming and web design and that sort of thing, coding in general. That's such a cool... I used to dabble in it when I was in high school, and that it was fun, but that was a long time ago, and it's changed now a lot. So I think that would be a really cool skill to have just in your toolkit there. I'd love to wake up and be able to do that without putting any work in whatsoever. Just know it. That would be great.
That's the point of the question, overnight success. That would be so practical. And I'm trying to set up a website right now, so that would be so helpful. Wish we could get the genie to do that for us instead of give you an endless supply of, what'd you choose?
Blue jeans.
Blue jeans. I mean, that saves money, but I think this is more valuable.
Infinite websites, Genie. We're changing the answer. Infinite websites.
Thank you for going on this journey with me and being a part of this video and getting to, introduce you to the channel and just walk through, 10 more questions that are maybe valuable and kind of fun for people to actually get to know somebody.
And this is a really fun exercise. Thank you for letting me be part of it. This is a really fun exercise to do at home on a rainy day or not with your significant other, family members, friends.
First date.
First date. Just grill them right off the bat. Ask them that genie question. That'll really
ask them the nightmare question.
Ask them that too. They'll probably say, well, there's no telling what they'll say.
The most recent nightmare I've had is this date. Bye. No, I'm just kidding.
See, and she's the funny one.
Yeah. Probably. Thank you all for being here. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share, ring that notification bell if you haven't already. I appreciate each and every one of you. Comment down below anything that you'd like to add or answer these questions yourself. I would love to chat with you in the comments. Thanks again, and see you soon in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.